A mistake. I don't know anything about a code or a briefcase.
Jason, leave him alone.
No, there is no mistake. Okay, you put a briefcase in the vault at the Metro Court Hotel. There are armed men who want it. They have taken over the hotel, and they are holding hostages.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, you've just complicated things for me. Let me return the favor. 5, bring the bag.
I knew I recognized his voice. What is this for?
It's a fashion statement. Put it on.
Sam, you put that on, the police could kill you.
And if you don't, I will kill you.
You want the cops to think that I'm one of you.
Think of it as poetic justice. I can't wait to see you in a jumpsuit, darling.
Help! We need help in here! Dad, can you hear me?
Emily, you gotta get out of here.
I'm not leaving you.
If you escape, you can save all of us. Please, Emily, just go.
Okay.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot, I'm unarmed! Listen to me, I'm a doctor. I can save the woman who's been shot. He's unarmed. Just listen to me. You have my word, no tricks, no games. I just want to help the injured woman. Just let her go and take me instead.
My father is having a heart attack. He needs a defibrillator so that we can shock his heart back into its normal rhythm. You know, the paddles, like you
I
see
know
on
what a
TV.
defibrillator
There's
is.
got to be a machine somewhere in this hotel. Look at him. He's not going anywhere. He's in no condition to move. So you can go with me to make sure that I don't try anything. Just get... Okay. Do you have any aspirin?
No.
Okay. When we get out of here, you're gonna go see a nutritionist. No more cheese omelets and ice cream for you.
Oh, that's not fair.
When was the last time you had your cholesterol checked?
Listen to you. So calm and bossy, just like a regular doctor.
Yeah, trust me, it's only on the outside.
Yeah, well, that's all that counts. That's what patients look for.
Okay. Who leaves one lousy aspirin in the bottle? All right. Here you go. Go ahead. I want you to chew this, Dad.
Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're diaphoretic. You're short of breath.
No, I just need to rest for a little while and I'll feel better, okay?
Lorenzo, you're just still disoriented from anesthesia. Do you remember being shot?
No. How did that? Did he shoot me?
No.
No, sweetheart. Jason is trying to help the hostages.
You were overseeing a shipment. Whatever you received is locked in a briefcase with a 6-digit combination. The first 3 numbers are 767. We just need the rest of the combination.
Do you work for me?
No, I'm just trying to help you figure this out so we can get the hostages released.
I really wish I could remember.
Yeah, I need to talk to him.
Okay, you rest and I'll be right back. Very convincing. You're brilliant. He doesn't remember. What part of that don't you understand?
Nurse Johnson.
That's me.
There's a patient in 607 who's been waiting 26 minutes for pain meds. That is 24 minutes too long. I see by your name tag that you are the head nurse on this floor.
I am.
Then get one of your staff on it immediately.
We do not give painkillers to patients anytime they ask for them. We administer meds on a prescribed schedule. Now, if you're talking about the patient in 607, if we gave her a shot of morphine every time she wanted, she'd be dead.
That wasn't indicated on our chart. Either way, it is an oversight.
I'll make a note of it.
I would rather you gather a meeting of your nursing staff so I can point out the more glaring errors that need to be addressed.
Who the hell are you?
Dr. Russell Ford.
My name is Patrick Drake. I'm a doctor, a surgeon. The woman who's been shot is also a doctor, and she needs help.
Well, I can't let you in, so it seems that we're at an impasse.
Then take me instead. I'll do whatever you ask. Just please let Robin get some help.
Oh, this is so incredibly romantic. A doctor offering his life for another. But you see, I like the hostages that I have. I really do.
Then let me in. At least I can help Robin.
It's true, she really could use your help, and it's tempting to accept your sacrifice you're offering to make, but you see, we've done a bang-up job here, no pun intended, to lock the place down, so I'm afraid you're gonna have to leave now.
No, I'm not leaving Robin.
Well, then I'll kill her now and end this discussion. Thank you.
No, no. If you won't let Patrick in, then let him tell us how to save her.
Ah, now that might be interesting. If I agree, would you be willing to perform the surgery, Mrs. Corinthos? This is going to be so much fun.
Don't give her a mask. It'll be too easy for her to blend in.
Yeah, but he said...
It's not worth the risk.
Listen to me, if I can't examine Robin, I have no way of knowing the extent of her injuries until I do. I can't talk someone through a surgery.
Well, that's what makes life so interesting, Paddy boy. The thrill of the unexpected, the ability to take fate's little lemons and make lemonade. So what do you say? Where's your sense of adventure?
Fine. Okay, I'll play. Tell me the rules.
Go back to Command Central and wait for my phone call. While you're waiting, I want you to relay a message. The next time someone approaches this door, a hostage will die. And that could very well be your beloved Dr. Scorpio. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, okay. No one comes near the door.
Good lad. You'd better hurry. You don't want to miss my phone call. Now we'll see if the love-struck doctor can save his sweetheart. And you get to be his eyes and hands.
I'm not a doctor. I flunked out of nursing school.
Which only raises the stakes and makes it that much more interesting. Who do you want to assist you?
Emily and Elizabeth.
Pick one.
You remember when Lucky and I ran away? Luke and Laura were fighting, and Lucky thought that it would bring them back together.
You said you were going to Chicago, and you went to Boston to find Paige's sister.
I wasn't sure that you and Monica really wanted me.
I never wanted anybody more in my entire life than you. The day I adopted you was one of the great days in my life. Really. I thought you and Lucky really made a cute couple.
Liar. You never thought Lucky was good enough for me.
Yeah. Nicholas was was nice to you for a while, then he started to treat you terribly.
Nicholas and I both made mistakes.
And then he goes ahead and he has a child with another woman. That's terrible. Although I'm really not the one to criticize him.
I love Spencer every bit as much as Mom loves Jason. And I'm hoping that we're going to be able to raise the baby together.
Don't rush into things, please.
We're not rushing, Dad. I promise. Plus, if anyone showed me how to overcome betrayal and heartbreak with love, it was you.
Well, I hope you do better than we did.
It turns out Robin does need surgery. An assertive young man named Patrick Drake is going to talk Mrs. Corinthos through the procedure, but she needs a new assistant. And she's requesting you, Dr. Emily.
My father is having a heart attack. We need to get him to a hospital.
Em, you remember your training. This is triage. You go to the patient that's in immediate danger. Okay? You go to Robin. She needs you. Go.
Lorenzo just had brain surgery. There's only so much we can expect.
Does Craig know the shipment's in an Equinox briefcase?
Not that I'm aware of.
He's waiting for the vault to open. And that should happen around 5:30 tomorrow morning, okay? Standard timer on an Equinox briefcase is about 24 hours. Do you have any idea when Alcazar last reset it?
Yeah. It was today. Around 2 p.m. That's good, right? That means the next time the vault is open, then the briefcase and the shipment will be intact.
Yeah, that's good, but Craig is gonna need the code. Okay? And we're assuming the cops haven't already...
No, Jason, you cannot go to the police on this. You can't. You see, they will arrest Lorenzo for espionage, and he made it quite clear to me that whoever he's working for will not lift a finger to help him.
Alcazar's best chance is to help save the hostages.
I agree. That's why I'll do whatever it takes to help him. Remember, I will, but you cannot go to the authorities on this, okay? Please, Jason, I know you don't have any love for Lorenzo, but he didn't cause any of this. All he wanted was a quick, clean job, and then he was going to walk away. Did you know that? We were supposed to go start a new life somewhere as a family. Look at him, Jason. I don't even know what our future's going to be now.
Whoever Alcazar's working for is going to want deniability. That means they don't even care if those hostages die. They do not want whatever's in that briefcase to become public knowledge.
So you won't say anything?
For now. Okay, just keep working on Alcazar, okay? That code is going to give me something to bargain with.
I didn't want to tell Jason anything, but I was afraid he'd go to the police, and that would most certainly involve the feds, and you told me that would really mean disaster, so...
He was my friend.
You don't remember Jason Morgan?
I know the name. I thought you wanted me to trust him.
Really don't remember.
You're not allowed in here.
I'm Alexis Davis.
I know who you are, Miss Davis, but I have my orders.
Then arrest me.
It's all right. Let her through. Let her through. He was right about one thing, though. You shouldn't be here.
I heard about it on the news. Is Sam one of the hostages?
I'm sorry. I thought you'd been notified.
Are you sure?
Yes, she is one of the hostages, as well as Sonny, and Nicholas, Emily, Elizabeth, among others.
All right, and the gunman. What does he want?
You shouldn't have done that.
It's all right, Rodriguez. Relax. What is it?
I made a deal with the ring.
What kind of a deal?
He's gonna give me a chance to save Robin's life.
Lorenzo, you once said to me that if anything went wrong with this job, that a lot of people would be hurt. And you see, that's exactly what's happening right now. To people that I really care about. So you see, I don't know how to fix this without putting you in jeopardy, too.
Sorry, I'm not more helpful. I want to be.
How are you? Dr. Ford, how are you feeling, Mr. Alcazar?
He's fairly disoriented. He recognizes me and pictures of our daughter, but there are gaps in his memory.
Has Dr. Drake been paged?
He left.
He left.
Excuse us. I'll be right back here. Dr. Drake, Patrick Drake, performed the original brain surgery to remove the bullet from Lorenzo's brain, and he did too much, Lorenzo, and then he started complaining of headaches.
And the patient developed an intracranial bleed, which required emergency surgery. Yes, I know all that is right here. What I don't know is how he's out of OR in less than an hour, and his surgeon is not here.
Well, Dr. Drake went to the Metro Court. The woman he loves is one of the hostages, and he's afraid that she might be...
This is outrageous. His first obligation is with his patient.
He said if anybody comes close to the lobby doors, he's gonna kill a hostage.
Okay, he could be bluffing.
He's not bluffing. Look, he's very calm, almost amused. He said he'd give me a chance to talk someone through a procedure because it would be interesting.
Did he have any idea as to why he's doing this?
No, he didn't say anything like that. Look, in a minute the phone's gonna ring, and I'm gonna have a chance to talk someone through a surgery that could save Robin.
Okay, while you're trying to help Robin, try to find out if there's much information about the situation in there.
All right, Daddy, you're gonna take your pills and you're gonna avoid stress just like the doctor said.
Don't be absurd. My son and my granddaughter are being held hostage. What could be more stressful than that? Where's that reprobate husband of yours anyway? Poor little Lulu must be scared to death.
He's in jail. I thought of bailing him out, but then I thought better of it. I figured he and everybody else in Port Charles was safer with him there.
What was Luke arrested for?
For stealing a flak jacket and a helmet because he wanted to save the day.
Damn fool could have had everyone killed. You going to go home with us?
No, I'm going to stay here in case the crisis breaks. I will be in touch with you.
All right.
Jason, your father and Emily are being held hostage.
I know, I saw them.
You saw them?
Yeah, there's security footage of the lobby just before the men trashed the cameras. Everyone looked okay.
Do you have some kind of a plan?
I have to go.
Jason, I know you are worried about Sam, but I'm begging you. I'm truly begging you. If there's anything you can do, please, please help Emily and Alan.
Oh, my father shouldn't be left alone.
Shut up. No problem. You, Lulu. You get to stay with Alan while Emily stays with Robin.
No, I think you want somebody else to go.
What's the matter? You have something against Emily's daddy? You want to share it with us?
If he is sick, I can't help him. I can't do anything.
Well, Alan's a doctor. No doubt he can advise you. Two, take her.
Go.
She's losing a lot of blood.
Let me talk to the surgeon.
This is Dr. Drake.
Well, aren't you the speedy one?
Look, I did what you asked, Mr. I don't know what to call it.
Don't worry about me. The only people in your world right now are Mrs. Corinthos, Emily, and poor pale Robin. You may coach them through the surgery, but you can only use whatever supplies we have left in the hotel.
Oh, we need a sterile environment.
The art of improvisation.
Why are you doing this?
Because I can, Paddy, and you having a meltdown won't help your girlfriend.
Let me talk to Emily.
Emily, don't do anything stupid.
I'm here.
Okay, Emily. Just describe me the wound.
The bullet entered Robin's abdomen from the left side. I'm unable to determine the trajectory, but she's losing a lot of blood.
Okay, is the wound, is her abdomen distended or is it soft?
It's a little distended.
Okay, she's bleeding internally. She could exsanguinate if we don't open her up. No.
No, I know what that means, okay? I have to figure out a way to fix it using what we have here.
Emily, listen. I need you to take a deep breath. Okay, I'm gonna give you a list of supplies.
I need a paper and a pen. Go over there.
You gotta keep your hands.
Yeah, I know. I got it.
Can I go to the desk and get a paper and pen?
I'm feeling indulgent. Go.
I got it. Okay, here. I got it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Now you need clean towels, bleached, preferably. You need sponges that are still in the wrapper if you can. We need a paring knife. We need needle and thread.
Elizabeth should be here, not me. I don't know how to help you.
Even if you were a doctor, there wouldn't be very much that you could do. How's everybody out there? How's Robin?
Robin is getting weaker. And Patrick has gone all heroic, and he says that he can save her, and they're letting him tell Emily over the phone how to operate.
Well, if anybody can do it, he can. You know, the arrogant ones, they drive you crazy. But when you're in the trenches, they're the ones that you want on your side.
I guess we're all in the trenches now.
Yep. You know, when Emily was here, she was telling me some stories because she thought it would take my mind off how I feel. Maybe you could tell me some stories too.
What kind of a story?
Well, maybe you could tell me why you think I killed Rick Weber and framed your mother.
There was so much confusion in the lobby, and the men came in, and I didn't know what I was saying.
Sure you did. You suspect me.
Fine. Did you do it?
You first. You tell me why you think I killed him.
Right before my mother relapsed, she told me she thought she was innocent, so I needed to prove that.
I can understand that.
And when I went to go reconstruct the murder in the Scorpio attic, I found Rick Weber's date book. And in it were 2 phone numbers written over and over, one of which was a cell phone registered to Monica in 2002.
I'm not surprised.
And when I asked around, I found out that you and Rick hated each other. And that you even tried to kill him once before.
You're a good detective. Must be in your genes. You're right. I hated him. I really hated him. And when he and Monica started their affair again, I wanted him dead.
He's gonna call us back when they have supplies.
Okay, we need to get as much information out of this guy.
I
as
need to
possible.
try and save
All right,
Robin's life.
Okay. Obviously, that's your priority right now. But what I need from you is I need for you to set up some sort of a signaling system, some sort of code with Emily and Carly so that maybe have them take Robin's pulse every now and then or something. Something so that we can ascertain how many hostages there are, how many men are
You think
holding
this
them.
guy is an idiot? He's gonna be listening to the phone call. He already shot Robin. Who knows who else he threatened?
Patrick, when you made it up to the door, did you see Sam? Is she hurt?
The windows were all blacked out. I couldn't see anything. I just talked to Emily. I could hear Carly in the background between those two and Robin.
Okay. There are other lives at stake here, okay? Obviously, what we need to do is get as much information as we can so that we can save all of us.
Or we kill everyone.
You need to take a step back and think as a doctor. Remove yourself personally from this. You have an obligation. I have an obligation to get all of those people out of here safe.
I don't have to tell you this guy's an idiot. He's focused and emotionally detached. He knows you're gonna try and pull something on you, and I won't risk it.
Mac, what's going on? Where the hell did you get? What's going on? Monica Quartermain thought that Sky or Alcazar had information on the gunman's objectives.
Oh, great. Well, that figures that Alcazar would have something to do with what happened in there.
Well, it was a waste of time. Sky claimed to know nothing, and Alcazar is still recovering from brain surgery.
I'd like to start gathering the list of supplies.
Well, I'm sure you would, but I say we should share the joy. We need to fight the boredom before the hotel vault opens. So, who wants to play? I see Nicholas is your special guy, right? Right? As I thought. Nicholas gets to go on the scavenger hunt. And with you, 2 guards ready to shoot you if you do anything foolish.
I don't know where to find those things. Here we go. I can show you.
You shut up and sit down, McFarty. Of course. You need a staff member. How about I pick Sweet Sam? You always seem so eager to help. You have 10 minutes. Come back with every item on the list, or you'll be penalized. Let's see. What kind of penalty? How about a bullet in the head?
You are crazy.
Or we can forget about the surgery. And Nicholas and Sam can watch Robin die.
all right.
Your choice.
All right. I'll do it. Give me the list.
Hey.
It's true. I might have tried to kill him this last time, but I never got a chance. He broke things off with Monica, and the next thing I heard, he was dead.
But you signed out early out of the hospital the night that Rick died.
Yeah, I drove to the Scorpio house. I followed Monica. But before I could even get out of the car, your mother showed up, and she went up to the attic. I assumed she was going to find Rick there waiting for Monica. But then, there's so many people there, I just drove away.
Oh, that is a lame alibi. If you killed Rick and framed my mother, why wouldn't you be lying to me right now?
Is there something that we can do to stimulate Lorenzo's memory?
Mr. Alcazar is recovering from a brain injury. We're going to push him. More likely, he'll become disoriented.
There must be something you can do for him.
I certainly intend on trying. This patient deserves better than a doctor who won't stick around to see if he survived. From now on, Mr. Alcazar's treatment is under my direction.
Well, then you need to try to listen and understand. Lorenzo has to remember. We're running out of time.
I understand you're to blame for what's going on at that Metro Court.
I don't know what you mean.
Your associates, or whoever you call your thugs, have taken my daughter and my nephew as hostages, along with other people that I care about. So you tell me, what will it take to get those hostages released?
Stone Cold, okay, I did what you asked. I got a layout of the hotel right here.
All right, that's good work. What are the points of entry?
Well, there are many. Unfortunately, they're all locked.
Well, that's okay. I got a passkey right here.
And see, that's also a problem. See, if you use the passkey, it'll show up on the security monitor in the lobby desk. If one of the bad guys is paying attention,
they're gonna know I'm inside.
Right.
Okay. We need to find a way to override the security monitor.
Yeah, okay, but it's
but
close.
Look, you're the Jackal, right? Prove to me you're as good as you say you are. Get me inside without them knowing.
Tick, 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 tick. Tick, 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 tick.
All right, we got it.
So, slow down. We need to see the complete list. Put the stuff there. We have clean sheets, towels, sponges, rubber gloves. safety goggles, and my personal favorite, duct tape. And, hold on, where's the monofilament line? You only have 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Wow. I'm impressed. For the moment, Nicholas lives. See how fast you jumped to get to your man? I mean, I think that there's more here that meets the eye, don't you think, Emily?
I just don't want to see a good man die, that's all.
You don't strike me as being the altruistic type. Give them the supplies. Thank you. Get the doctor on.
Patrick.
I'm here. Let's get the party started. If you say anything that doesn't relate to the surgery, pow pow.
Patrick, we're ready.
Emily, just take a deep breath. Now, this is just like med school, only with a real person and none of the right equipment.
We got everything you said. Carly's laying out the instruments right now. We moved Robin onto the sheet. Her pulse is weak but steady, but her abdomen is firmer than before.
Okay, then we need to get started. Okay, you need to trace the path of the bullet through Robin's abdomen with your finger.
Got it.
I want to speak to the chief of staff. Maybe he can explain how Patrick Drake could perform a 4-hour surgery in just 30 minutes.
I know you don't want to hear this, but Dr. Drake is a brilliant surgeon.
Brilliant surgeons don't walk out on their patients when there's still work to be done.
Did I hear you ask for the chief of staff?
I did.
Well, I'm afraid he won't be able to help you tonight because he's being held hostage.
I know. I know you want your mother to be innocent. And the truth is, I think she might be.
You do?
For a long time, I thought that Monica had killed Rick. That's why I never said anything. But... God. But then you and Dylan started digging around, and Monica and I were forced to confront each other. She thought that I had killed Rick, so we had spent all these years protecting each other. Neither of us did it. We were both innocent.
And you were willing to let my mother suffer?
No. Oh, God, Lou, please try to understand I was so fond of your mother, but when you love somebody as much as I love Monica, you'll say or do anything to protect them. Believe me, your father would have done the same thing. The tables were turned.
No, that does not make it right.
No, it doesn't. And I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Sorry does not change the hell that my mother went through. It does not bring her back.
Oh, God, Lulu, I'm so sorry. I hope maybe just... Maybe one day you'll forgive me. I just want to say one other thing to you. I saw something that night.
You saw what? What, was someone with Rick when he died?
Oh. Wrote a letter.
Okay, stop. You just don't talk anymore. Okay, try and breathe and do not die. Do not die with me in here, okay? Just breathe.
Who are these men and what do they want?
I can't tell you what I don't remember.
Then try harder, because you are the one that caused this crisis, and no government immunity is going to give you a free pass this time.
I don't know how many ways you want me to say this, lady. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you're lying. I think you planned this, that you waited until you knew that Sonny was alone in that lobby, because you want him dead and you don't care how many people have to suffer.
But you leave me alone.
You not until you tell me how to get those hostages released.
Hotel security is state of the art.
You can't override the system?
Well, see, I'm trying. It's just that if I make a mistake and set off an alarm, a hostage could be in danger, right? I mean, you saw the lobby footage. These guys are massively equipped for major damage.
Right. These people don't care if the hostages die or not. They're only keeping them alive to wait for that vault to open.
Okay, but once the vault opens and they get the briefcase, I mean, they'll bail, right?
No, they can't. They can't bail. The briefcase has a self-destruct timer. It's armed. Craig needs a code, a 6-digit code to unarm it. He doesn't have the code.
Well, how does he get it?
Probably by threatening to kill the hostages.
So you're saying no matter how this falls out, someone's gonna die?
Not unless you get me inside the hotel.
Okay, look, there may be one chance. Okay? All right, see, the emergency locks reset at 11 p.m. I can attempt a system override at that point without anyone noticing.
Okay, do it.
Okay.
That's when I'm going inside.
Kill the bullet's path.
Okay, good. Now, first you need to swab the site and sterilize the paring knife.
Where's the alcohol? Here. Okay. All right, done.
Okay. Now you're gonna make a 4-inch incision directly over the path.
Be ready with the towels. There's gonna be a lot of blood. All right, I'm in.
Good, Emily. Now make sure you cut from the top to the bottom. Use the sponges to put direct pressure over the bleeder. Use the curling iron to cauterize it. Now, as soon as you've made the incision, we need to find out where all the bleeding is coming from.
Oh my God.
Emily, what's happening?
Patrick, the bullet and artery.
Okay, Emily, you need to tie off the artery. Use a monofilament line. Tie it off with a monofilament line.
All right, I need towels or tweezers or she's gonna die.
You gotta stop this.
Emily, what's happening?